we should need to do a roll call. Call to order. Roll call.
Connie? Here. Ryder?
Here.
LaRue? Here. Ed Gilly?
Here.
Dallas Elliott? Here. Nowak?
Here.
Bowen?
Here.
Then Raper and Donahue are absent.
First item of the new business is to review the minutes. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes, and are there any comments or corrections? If not, is there a motion to approve the minutes? Motion.
I'll second.
Approved. Oh, we have to, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Move on to the Cartwright Trail project.
Yes, thank you, committee member Pendley. So, wanted to bring you this project. So it's actually for the Cartwright Trailhead. So I'm going to bring you this project. We actually will talk about it more next month, but I just wanted to get it in your kind of your wheelhouse. I know we've talked a lot as a group that you like to go out and see the spots that we're talking about. So this will give you kind of a preview of that. And if you spend the next month or have some time to go check it out, that would be great. I'm gonna actually, Joey, I think this is the full, well, I'll give a little history. So BLM has a foundation that they started, and they're trying to kind of invest money throughout the country. It's been in, their executive director's been on for about 9 months, almost a year. And she actually came out and visited us maybe 3 months ago. 4 months ago maybe, and she was looking for a project that was kind of shovel ready, that they were interested in funding. There was kind of a partnership between BLM and the city of Boise, and this is a project that we've actually been talking about for quite a few years, but never really had the resources to make it happen. And so this was a project that they were really interested in helping fund, and so they have committed about half of the cost of the whole trailhead. And so we will, as a committee, kind of sit and talk about the specifics, and then hopefully that's something we'll match those funds. It's not often that we get such a large amount of money that comes through, and so really being able to double the dollars that come out of this committee is huge. So I'm gonna have you forward, Joey, to keep going. Go ahead. Okay. So I did a presentation for them kind of on Ridge to Rivers, who uses our trails, what Ridge to Rivers is, the partnership, and so those were the previous slides, just so that you know. So this gives you a little bit of context as to where the trailhead is. So on the left side of the screen, you can see BLM has kind of an awkward piece of property that encompasses our piece of property. So theirs is kind of the upside down U table shape, and we are on the inside. So lots of our trails off of Cartwright go between both of these properties. So along Cartwright, so then you can see it a little closer over there. And if any of you have visited this trailhead, it is extremely busy. It is, I would say, about 15 parking spots right now, but that's kind of up in the air, as it's just a dirt lot. So that's really all it is. Did you say 8?
18.
8.
I was there yesterday morning, so
Okay. Well, and people use the road. It's very, it can get really discombobulated just because people park haphazardly all over the place. So our goal is to, Joey, if you want to go to the next one, sorry, really quick, or Brenda. Wants to go. There it goes. So we're proposing a new trailhead here in this space. We are going to pave the parking lot, which will make a huge difference, stripe it, have 26 parking spaces, along with ADA parking spaces, which is something we've been trying to incorporate just for accessibility. We actually added spaces to some dirt lots that we have over at Hulse Gulch a year or so ago with the Grove Accessible Trail Project. So it's good to have those, and then we still will have the dedicated horse trailer parking, which I would say sometimes we put that in and it's not used very often, but this trailhead actually does have horses that go off of it and use those trails over there. And then I think the big item is that we will be able to add a restroom on this site. There is no restroom close to this trailhead. And really on this trailhead, you have people that go up towards Polecat and then also that have people that go east onto other trails. So it's a real hub for not only the trails, but honestly, people that bike on Cartwright Road itself. So, I'm working on a final budget. We think that it's probably close to about $500,000. The BLM has committed and is super excited about being able to put money. We're actually one of the first grants that they're going to award, and I shouldn't say it's a grant, just one of the first recipients of the money that's going to come our way. They are working on 2 projects in Idaho, so this is one project, and the other one will be a outdoor classroom with conjunction with the Birds of Prey. So they were really excited to put some money into Idaho. I also think I can announce now, I think today was the official appointment that one of their board members is actually from Boise, Lawrence Lair. So she is super excited to have this money kind of funnel into our project as well. And like I said, I think just us being able to double the amount of dollars that this committee can put towards something is huge, so. Just wanted to kind of preview it. I want you guys to be able to go out and see the space the way it is now, and then we can talk more next month, and I'll have a bit, yes.
Super, Duplessis, are those pit toilets?
They will be pit
As
toilets,
you say, there's no water out
yes, they will be pit toilets, and hopefully no one will run into this toilet, so. Yes.
there. They're needed.
They are needed, so I think it's something we've heard about, like I said, for years, and when they actually came to us via, the mayor was super great to talk about, just the needs that we have in the system, came to us via actually the governor of Montana, he's on the board, he's the chairman of the board, and so this is something, like I said, that we've really had this shovel-ready project ready to go. And so they were looking for something that would quickly be a great story that they wanted to partner on. So they came out, we hiked the trails, saw the trailhead, and just really excited about it.
One of the criteria is the fact that it is on BLM land.
It is on the actual BLM property, yes.
So that, yeah.
It will be a trailhead though that is managed by Parks and Rec, like a lot of our roads, so. Yeah, it's a really interesting, the way that the land ownership works, is pretty interesting, so. Yeah, it really fit all the criteria, which we were really lucky to have. Anything more?
Excuse me, Mr. President, Commission members, I think we've gotten complaints too here because of the parking on the road.
Yes.
So it fills up quickly and then we just have a line of cars. And this is not a road that's available for additional parking, it's just too narrow. And the horse trailer parking has become an issue. This is an area where we've heard from equestrians they want to have a spot to jump off from here. And so I think it fell into our lap, so to speak. I think Mayor McLean had a relationship with the governor of Montana and was able to like, hey, we want to be considered for it. And she is awesome about looking for federal funding everywhere. Like she's turning rocks over and sending us ideas left and right all the time about all the possible opportunities. This one came forward, and as Lisa said, we have some shovel money to do it really well. But the big point to this, I think, is that safety piece, is that just getting people, and 26 spaces out of 18, thank you, committee member for going out and actually counting it for us. Isn't a whole lot more, but it's more. Right, I'm getting a couple of ADA spots in here, and the rest of it.
And I think too, on that, just the safety of the organization of the space. So we have some other dirt lots that get very, like I said, 18's on a perfect day, right? And so making sure that this will at least give it a little bit of structure. And I will say too, we did talk about expanding the actual lot. It actually sits over a culvert, and there's some different issues with the way that the water runs off, so we're not able to make the lot there. so you know. But yeah, so go out and visit, this month if you can, and then if you have questions next month, we'll go over that and have a motion ready for you to go, so.
And is that the end of the community updates?
Yes, committee member Kangilly, we do not, I was hoping we would have committee updates for the soil carbon sequestration project, and Boise State's a little bit behind on that, so I'm hoping we'll have that for you next month, so. We will just be ready for executive session.
So what's the order here? Do we make a motion or do we read this?
You read it, make a motion, yeah, exactly.
For executive session.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so pursuant to Idaho Code 74-206, Section 1C, to acquire an interest in real property which is not owned by a public agency, and Idaho Code Section 74-206, Section 1F, to communicate with legal counsel from the public agency to discuss the legal ramifications of and legal options for pending litigation or controversies not yet being litigated that imminently likely to be litigated. So we need a motion to go into executive session.
I'll second.
Right,
Connie? Yes. Crier?
Here.
LaRue? Here. Pengilly?
Here.
Bowen?
Here.
Dallas Elliott? Yes. Noack?
Yes.
And Rayburn and Donnie are absent.
Is there a motion to get out of executive session?
Connie?
Yes.
Crier?
Yes.
LaRue? Pengilly?
Yes.
Bowen?
Yes.
Dallas Elliott? Yes. Noack?
Yes.
And Rayburn and Donnie are absent.
So I have a couple of questions before we get to, what's our balance?
Yeah,
Ballpark.
Commissioner, yeah, Commissioner, we are at about $2.6 million.
And what's the status of the stairway over
Oh, close. It is still getting worked on. We actually have some really neat, and I'm not sure if we posted it, but drone footage of the construction. That's happening. So I know they got the footings in a few weeks ago. And I believe we're looking at a fall open.
Yep, Mr. President, committee members, the next month and a half should be, we'll make sure you all get an invite to that.
I would say it's Facebook, but actually on Facebook, they wasn't true.
We can have footage, that was not easy. Yeah. I could buy it.
Yeah, Commissioner, I was concerned that they were gonna flip over skid steers.
That's what I thought too.
They were like a hill like this, but they just like go way down.
Yeah.
They did a good job, it's looking great.
here? Good, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.